How are we all doing today? How you doing tonight, Abby? Sorting, the funnest part. How are you tonight, Ned? Congrats! Did you win the spot? You did win the spot! Congratulations! That's awesome! That cupcase is filling up nice and quick, folks. That one is going to get going sooner rather than later, actually. It's only been a week and I think it's over half full. That's true. It's always sad not to. The good news is, guys, these breaks are moving very nicely. I think we're in for a pretty darn good night. I'm excited to open some of this Team Canada. How are you, Hunter? But we'll get going in just a few minutes here, guys. As usual, I'm just going to give it a few minutes for a few more friends to join us. Actually, we don't have anything filled. I don't know why I'm talking like we have something filled. We have a lot of stuff really close, just nothing has passed the finish line yet. We have just 3 left in the Jersey Photo Puck break. We have 4 left in the dual year extended, 4 left in the spot giveaway chancer, and 4 left in Team Canada. So a lot of breaks, really, really close. So whoever wants to help one of them pass the finish line here, that would be excelente. And how's it going, Theoretical? You and me both, sir. It looks like the chancer is down to 3 left. Just $25 for a chance to win a cup spot. And the extended break is down to 2 left. And looks like Clear Cut is on the move as well. What are we gonna fill first, folks? And Rob G, if you are in the room, I did see 2 orders come through for you, and they are the exact same, so I'm not sure if you meant to do it twice, but I have received only payment for 1. So if you could let me know if you do want the second one, otherwise I will cancel it. But right now, folks, we got 2 left in extended, 3 left in the jersey, puck, and photo break, and we are down to 2 left up the jersey box right now, including the one in this break. So, and from what I've seen, we can't get any more. So if you like the jersey fanatics under wraps, that would be the time to join that break because there might not be another one. The Chancer is down to 3 left, and Clear Cut is down to 4, as well as Team Canada. The Platinum Team Select is moving very, very well. I can see that one getting going today for sure. The Chancer is filling up. We got 1 left in extended now. And Rob G, again, if you're in the room, please let me know. Because if the extended break fills up and is ready to go, I'm going to have to cancel the second order. I'm not sure if you meant to do 2 or not, but I've only received payment for the 1. Beautiful. All right. So it looks like the Chancer is ready to go, folks. So we're going to get that one going. Best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, why isn't that doing anything? Okay, we're gonna give me 1 second here, folks. All right, here we go. Starting off CNC Group Break 25,545, we have the giveaway chancer for a cup spot. So best of luck, folks. Go to the spin wheel. Whoever name it lands on is the winner. Here we go. Thorny 24. Congratulations. Okie dokie. No. Incorrect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it looks like we have just 1 spot in that extended break, 2 in Fanatics, 4 left in Team Canada, and 6 left in the mixed break where I'm going to give away another cup spot. I started doing breaks, I want to say, like on a more full-time basis in 2017. I was doing like the occasional break before that, but on a full-time basis around 2017. So welcome back. A little bit of a break for you. I hope I didn't scare you off back then. 10 years, that's crazy. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, the Jersey Puck and Photo break is filled up, so we're going to get that going next. Phew. right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got the jersey photo puck break. I will do the randoms 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, and if anyone wants to fill up our next break, folks, we have 1 spot remaining in the extended break and 4 left in that Team Canada break. Let's get those going, but best of luck to everybody. Let's do this. Starting off CNC Group Break, 25-5-31, we've got the 3-box break, the photo, puck, and jersey. Here we go. We'll start with the auto puck. We have got an autograph puck for the St. Louis Blues, Chris Pronger. All right, on to the autograph photo. Let's see. We have for the New York Rangers, autographed rookie photo of Gabe Perreault. Gabe Perreault for the Rangers, which is numbered to 99. And the jersey. Nietzsche. Martin Nietzsche for the Colorado Avalanche. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what are we gonna do next? All right, so who wants to finish off that extended break? And Rob, I'm going to make this last call for you, sir. Rob G, if you are in the room, if you can just let me know if your payment for your second order is on the way. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cancel that one. But one left right now in the extended break, ladies and gentlemen. 4 left in Clear Cut and Team Canada. And 6 left to win for another chance to win a spot into the Cup case break. All right, so there are just 3 spots remaining in Team Canada, 6 spots remaining in the Clear Cut break, 7 left with a massive giveaway, a 24-25 Cup spot. There we go, I like that. And 7 left in Platinum as well, folks. That is a bunch of breaks I think would be easy peasy to get going. There's also 1 spot remaining in the dual year extended. I am going to cancel that order though, so that is going to bring it to 2 left. But still very, very close and doable. I'm going to do 1 more check just because he's normally very good. But I think maybe he meant to do 1 order instead of 2. That's the only guess I can make. But who wants to close our next breakout, folks? We got 2 left in Extended, 3 left in Team Canada. I'm excited about this Team Canada product. Brand new, out today, folks. And looks like Extended is filling up. Oopsie. All right, let's get those randoms going. Best of luck, folks, for the dual year Extended. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we can get something good for those teams. But let's see if we can't keep the spots moving while I do this break, ladies and gentlemen. Just 5 left in Team Canada, 6 left in clear cut, and 7 left in the mix with the cup spot giveaway. But best of luck to everybody in extended. I got 2 23-24s and 1 24-25. Best of luck to everybody. Here we go. Starting off CNC Group Break, 25-5-28. We have the dual year extended break starting with 23-24. Silver skates for the Calgary Flames of Connor Zary. Connor Zary seeing red for Calgary, and Linus Karlsson Young Guns for Vancouver. Silver skates gold! Alex Ovechkin for the Washington Capitals, seeing red for Seattle of Matty Beniers, and a beehive for Ottawa of Claude Giroux. UD3 for Arizona, Logan Cooley. Dual Young Guns between Columbus and Arizona of Fantilli and Cooley. And a Tarasenko canvas for Ottawa. Hockey Heroes clear cut for Boston, Brad Marchand. Dazzlers for Washington of Alex Ovechkin. Retro for Arizona of Keller. Double diamond for Calgary, Mikhail Backlund. Young Guns retro for Buffalo, Devin Levi. Canvas of Jean Rattel for the New York Rangers. UD3 of Edvinsson for Detroit. Sean Farrell Hollow View for Montreal. And a draft day for Boston of John Beecher. UD3 of Sean Farrell for Montreal, Young Guns for New Jersey, Samuel LaBerge, and a canvas for Montreal of Jordan Harris. Hollow View for Detroit of Dylan Larkin, Young Guns retro for Minnesota of Brock Faber, and a clear cut for Washington of Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Silver skates for Colorado of Nathan McKinnon, seeing red for Anaheim, Troy Terry, and a Young Guns for the Rangers of Dylan Garand. Seeing red for Edmonton, Wayne Gretzky, beehive for Toronto of Mitch Marner. I would assume this is an all-star base for New Jersey of Jack Hughes. Single diamond rookie gems for Detroit of Edvinsson. Beehive for Anaheim of Mintyukov. Canvas for Dallas of Jamie Benn. UD3 of Tyson Forster for Philly. Outburst base for Carolina of Dmitry Orlov, and a draft day of Matt Savoie for the Buffalo Sabres. On to box 2. Beehive red, numbered to 250 for the Boston Bruins of Brad Marchand. Seeing red for LA of Anjay Kopitar. Beehive for Buffalo of Zach Benson. Seeing red silver for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. Seeing red for Tampa of Steven Stamkos. Retro for Toronto of Austin Matthews. Silver skates for Vegas of Mark Stone. Leo Carlsson. Draft day for the Anaheim Ducks. And a canvas for Columbus of Werenski. Hollow View for Winnipeg of Shifley. Young Guns Retro for Florida of Maki Samoskevich. Oh, this is a good one. Young Guns Canvas, black and white for the Anaheim Ducks, Leo Carlson. UD3 of Luke Hughes for New Jersey, Logan Cooley draft day for Arizona, and a Young Guns canvas for the Lightning, Walteri Marella. Hockey Heroes clear cut for Toronto of Tim Horton, Dazzlers for Pittsburgh of Evgeny Malkin, and a Young Guns retro for the Chicago Blackhawks, Connor Bedard. UD3 with a little bit of a, I don't know what that is. For Montreal of Sean Farrell, Seeing Red of Artemi Panarin for the Rangers, and a Sam Malinsky Young Guns for Colorado. It looked like the paper had been ripped. Rookie Gems Triple Diamond for Ottawa, Ridley Gregg. Beehive for Montreal of Cole Caulfield, and a canvas of Nikita Zadorov for the Flames. Silver Skates for Colorado of Makar, Outburst Base for Arizona of Bukestad, and a Young Guns for Buffalo of Matt Savoie. UD3 of Dustin Wolf for Calgary, Seeing Red for Toronto, Mitch Marner, Nemec Young Guns for New Jersey. Single Diamond for Minnesota, Philip Gustafson. Retro for Washington of Ovechkin. Canvas of Pierre-Luc Dubois for LA. Silver Skates for Toronto, Austin Matthews. Hollow View for Buffalo, Devin Levi. And a Young Guns for Detroit of Marco Kasper. All right, on to the 24-25. Deluxe base number to 250 of Morgan Barron for the Winnipeg Jets. Denton Matachuk, Young Guns for Columbus, and an encore for Minnesota of Kirill Kaprizov. Rookie Reflections of Matt Rempe for the Rangers. Beehive for Dallas of Logan Stankoven, and a canvas for LA of Kevin Fiala. Silver Skates for Calgary, Nazem Kadri. Connor Geeky draft day for Arizona. Outburst base for Columbus of Jordan Harris. Silver Skates for Chicago of Connor Bedard. Oracles for Montreal of Nick Suzuki. And a Pros and Prospects for Florida of Bobrovsky. A Triple Dimensions for Vancouver of Lekkeri Maki. Future Impact of Kopitar for LA. Canvas of Sam Bennett for Florida. Young Guns Duel. Random between Vancouver and San Jose of Lekkeri Maki and Smith. Beehive for New Jersey of Jack Hughes. And a Young Guns Exclusives, number to 100 for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Denton Matachuk. Silver Skates for Edmonton of Draisaitl, Young Guns for Pittsburgh of Owen Pickering, and a Beehive for Toronto of Matthews. A triple dimensions of Will Smith for San Jose. Future impact for Dallas of Logan Stankoven. And a Young Guns canvas checklist random between the Sharks and the Flyers of Matvei Mishkov and Macklin Celebrini. Rookie reflections of St. Louis Zach Dean. Pros and prospects for Chicago Frank Nazar. Canvas for Columbus of Werenski. Oracles of Mishkov for Philadelphia. Draft day of McGroarty for Winnipeg. Pros and prospects for Toronto of Matthews. Encore Gold for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. Logan Mailloux, draft day for Montreal. Dazzlers of Montour for Seattle. Oh, perfect, Ned. Makes life a little easier. Silver Skates for Carolina of Jarvis. Oracles of Wyatt Johnston for Dallas. And an Alex Ovechkin Encore for the Caps. Okie dokie. So I've got the two dual Young Guns to random off then. So that's going to be a quick left-right random. Here we go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The left side's got them. So we've got 1 for Vancouver and 1 for Columbus. There we go, folks. Oopsie. Okie dokie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me for just a few minutes here while I go through my emails, and I'll let you know what we're going to do next. All right, folks. It looks like the 7-box mix with the cup spot giveaway is down to 2. We've got Team Canada down to 4. Clear cut chilling at 6 left. But Platinum is also down to 6 spots remaining. Looks like we're going to be doing that cup spot giveaway mix next, folks. I'm going to get those randoms ready. Clear cuts on the move. I love it. Love clear cut. It's so fun to open.
What series is the Celebrate? Yeah. That's probably one of the most popular.
All right, let's get this mix going, shall we?
You guys actually just been doing like box breaks or nothing, really? Yeah. Just not recently. All right, thanks for all the information. Appreciate it. You too.
Best of luck, folks, on the team randoms for the mix here. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. ladies and gentlemen. Just 4 left in Team Canada, 5 left in Clear Cut, and 6 left in Platinum. If anybody wants to grab some spots while we do this break, but best of luck to everybody. Let's do it. Starting off CNC Group Break, 25,544. We have the 7-box mixed break, starting with the 0910 Clear Ultra Blaster. We have a gold for the Philadelphia Flyers of Jeff Carter. And an Ultra Rookie for the Washington Capitals of Jay Beagle. A Crowning Achievements for the Anaheim Ducks of Jonas Hiller. And a gold for Minnesota of Andrew Brunette. Gold for LA of Dustin Brown. Gold of Sergei Gonchar for Pittsburgh. We have a gold rookie of Alexander Sulzer for the Nashville Predators. Scoring Kings for the New Jersey Devils of Zach Parise, and a gold for Nashville of Pekka Rinne. Rookie of Tim Stapleton for Toronto, and a gold base for Carolina of Cam Ward. Gold base of Saku Koivu for the Canadiens. Gold of Mikkel Bodker for Arizona. Gold base of Vokun for the Florida Panthers. A go-to player for Pittsburgh of Sidney Crosby, and a gold base for Montreal of Plekanec. We have a gold base for Ottawa of Mike Fisher, and an Ultra Uniformity jersey for the Montreal Canadiens of Saku Koivu. All right, 21-22 extended. Dazzlers for the Anaheim Ducks of Troy Terry. Canvas for the Vancouver Canucks, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Our holographics gold for LA, Quinton Byfield. Retro for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor. And a Young Guns duel, random between LA and New Jersey, of Turcotte and Holtz. On to the 22-23 SP. Blue of Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. Rookie blue for Montreal, Arbor Jacki. Blue of William Karlsson for Vegas. Rookie blue for the Sharks of Bordeaux. We have a purple profiles numbered to 99 for the LA Kings of Jonathan Quick. And a blue profiles for Edmonton of Connor McDavid. Blue base for Arizona of Keller. Rookie blue for Toronto of Abruzzese. Blue base of Draisaitl for Edmonton. Rookie blue for Montreal of Slavkovsky. Numbered to $3.99. Rookie Authentics for LA of Jordan Spence. Blue profiles for Dallas of Jason Robertson. Blue of Kirby Doc for Montreal. Rookie blue for Vancouver of Kuzmenko. And a Rookie Authentics jersey for the Chicago Blackhawks, Lucas Reichel. Blue of Vasilevsky for Tampa, and a rookie blue for Minnesota of Boldy. Series 2, 25-26. Glossy for Florida of Sam Reinhart. Hunter Brustowicz, Young Guns for Calgary. Glow Up for Detroit of Marco Kasper. Dazzlers Green for Utah of Dylan Gunther. Glossy for the Rangers, Artemi Panarin. If you know, you know. Cale Makar for Colorado. Young Guns for Minnesota, Hunter Haight. Glow Up of Connor McMichael for Washington. Encore for the Rangers, Will Cooley. And a Vibing for Minnesota of Gustafson. Portraits for Pittsburgh, Sidney Crosby. Sizzle Reel for Pittsburgh of Evgeny Malkin. And a Program of Excellence canvas, Braden Coots. And these ones go to whoever drafted him. Braden Coots. On to Artifacts. Red numbered to $4.99 for Vancouver of Elias Pettersson. Numbered to $9.99 rookie for LA of Quinton Byfield. We have an Emerald rookie jersey patch. Numbered to $99 for the Detroit Red Wings of Joe Veleno. For the Dallas Stars of Joe Pavelski. Numbered to $99 Emerald rookie for the Devils of Duhaime. We have an NHL Remnant jersey for the Toronto Maple Leafs of Mitch Marner. Numbered to $2.99 for Montreal of Nick Suzuki. And numbered to $85 for the Sharks, Martin Jones. On to Clear Cut. We have a rookie auto for the Boston Bruins of Justin Brazeau. And SP Authentic for the big finish. We have a freshman focus for Tampa Bay of Dylan Duke, pageantry for Nashville, Ozzie Weisblatt, and a red for Boston of David Pasternak. Spectrum for Vancouver of Braden Coots, collaborations for Vegas of Eichel and Stone, pageantry for Utah, Sean Dursey, and a red Future Watch of Matt Vigryden for Calgary. Freshman focus for Minnesota, Zeev Buyam, pageantry for Chicago, Oliver Moore, red for Edmonton of Connor McDavid. Legends Hollow Foils for Montreal of Guy Lapointe, Outliers for Washington of Ovechkin, pageantry for Tampa of Gensel, and a red Future Watch for Vancouver of Elias Pettersson. Future Icons for Chicago of Ryan Green, freshman focus for the Islanders Tristan Lennox, red base of Frank Vetrano for the Ducks. Spectrum for Columbus of Zach Werenski, freshman focus blue for Calgary of Zane Parekh, Future Watch red for Detroit of Carter Mazur. Collaborations for Florida of Reinhart and Barkov, red for LA of Adrian Kempe, and a curated signatures, number /99 for the Detroit Red Wings, Alex DeBrincat. Freshman focus for the Islanders of Jakob Skarek, Future Watch red for Buffalo of Colton Ellis, and a Future Watch auto, number /999 for St. Louis of Otto Stenberg. Outliers for Edmonton of Connor McDavid, red base for St. Louis Dylan Holloway, and a sign of the times for the New York Islanders, Craig Janney. Freshman focus for Washington, Ryan Leonard, pageantry red for Anaheim, Radko Gudas, and a Future Watch red of Jimmy Snuggerud for St. Louis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got two randoms to do. The first is a left-right random for that dual Young Guns. And then, of course, I've got the cup spot giveaway to do. So, first up, quick left-right random 3 times. 1, what just happened? Close. Okay. What is happening? Okay. 1, 2, 3. The right side's got it. And now 3 times, ladies and gentlemen, whose ever name lands on top will be the winner of the cup spot. Here we go. Best of luck. 1, 2, 3. Donald T. 41. Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've got a ton of emails to go through, so bear with me for a few seconds here, and I'll let you know what we're doing next. Oh, that's always the worst. All right, let me throw some links in the chat because boy, oh boy, are we close on some breaks. We have just 3 spots left in clear cut. We have 3 left in the Team Canada. We have 6 left in the OPC Platinum break. And we have 8 left in the extended break, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think? Who's stepping up next? Platinum is right there. It would just take a couple of people to get that ball rolling. And actually looks like it's down to 5 left now, so that's fantastic. Poor Team Canada break. I brought it over here and I keep putting breaks in front of it. It's just waiting for its moment. Your time is coming. All right, I think clear cut is ready to go. All right, best of luck on the team randoms for clear cut, folks. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. right, boys and girls, let's jump into this clear cut break. Starting off CNC Group Break, 25,542. We have the 3 years of clear cut starting with 21, 22, 22, 23. We have a rookie auto for the Ottawa Senators, Mark Kostelic. '23-24. We have got an outburst auto number /25 for the Minnesota Wild, Jared Spurgeon. And 24-25. We have got a base auto for the Vegas Golden Knights of Hurdle. There we go, guys and gals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 left in that Team Canada break. What do we think? Who wants to grab a spot or 2? 3 left in Team Canada, just 7 left in that extended break. That was clear cut. So who's next to grab a spot, ladies and gentlemen? Looking like 2 left in Canada. Who is next, ladies and gents? looks like Canada's gonna be next, folks. If anyone wants to help close it out. I think after this Canada break, we can get the extended going, maybe the platinum break. What do we think, guys? We got lots of friends in the room. The night is young. Right now, there is one spot left in Team Canada if anybody wants to grab it. And looks like the extended break is on the move now, so I can definitely see that going after the Canada break. Don't go quiet on me now, folks. Not when we are so close. The Team Canada break and the extended break. We are right there. But we need someone to close out this Canada break. I'm excited to see what the cards look like. Brand spanking new. Just 2 lonely spots, and we're off to the races on that one. And looks like they're closing out. So the way the letter thing works, it's basically instead of getting a team, you get a letter, and that letter represents the first letter of the player's last name. So Crosby will go to C, McDavid will go to M, etc., etc. All right, guys, we're just waiting on one e-transfer, but I think it will come in nice and quickly, and then we'll get that one going. In the meantime, if anybody wants to help fill up the extended or the platinum break, they are both at 5 spots remaining, so I think we should be able to get them going tonight as well. We're just waiting on an e-transfer, as the last spot was taking e-transfer payment, but he's very quick usually, so I'm not worried about it at all. But it does give anybody time to grab some spots in extended, spots in platinum. Just kidding, because our payment is here. So we're just going to dive right in now. All right, guys, best of luck for the letter randoms 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3 boxes. We have 5 left in OPG Platinum. We have 6 left in Extended. If anybody wants to grab some spots and keep those moving, folks, our night can keep on rocking after this one. But right now, it's time to crush some Team Canada. So best of luck to everybody. Here we go. Starting off CNC Group Break 25,540, we have the 2026 Team Canada 3-box break. We have an in focus of Dylan Cousins. Again, the letters are for the first letter of the last name, so that will go to C. We have a history of leadership, Bowen Byram. And number to 250, a deluxe base of Ryan O'Reilly. We have an electric wings of Mark Stone. A legends of Mario Lemieux. And representing the flag of Josh Morrissey. We have a blue liners of Brent Burns. A prodigious, I don't know this word, pairings of Nolan Allen and Ethan Del Mastro. Prodigious? Anyway, that's a random between A and D. Oh, we got an autograph! A Legends auto of Ray Bork. That's a good start for our autos. Ray Bork, Legends. We have an in focus of Marty St. Louis. We have an Al McInnes Legends and a pairings of Cole Perfetti and Tyson Forrester Speckle. That is a random between P and F. We have an electric wings of Drake Batherson, a blue liners of Bobby Orr, and an in focus speckle of Braden Yeager. Prodigious pairings of Newhook and Duchesne. We have a legend of Joe Thornton and a representing the flag of Duchesne. In focus of Connor Bedard, history of leadership John Tavares, and an outburst legends of Mario Lemieux. Electric wings of Dylan Gunther. We have a Danny Heatley Legends and a representing the flag of Travis Konechny. We have a history of leadership of Dylan Strome, electric wings of Dylan Holloway, and a deluxe legends number to 250 of Brian Trottier. Blue liners of Brandon Montour, Legends of Brian Propp, and an On Cloud 9 of Mason McTavish. The pairings of Verhage and Marchessault. We have an in focus of Nate Danielson and a base autograph of Brandon Montour. History of Leadership, Luc Robitaille, Legends of Shea Weber, and a representing the flag number to 199 of Alex Newhook. All right, on to box number 2. History of Leadership, Thomas Chabot, Legends of Dirk Graham, and we have a clear-cut honored members, numbered to 100 of Rob Blake. Electric Wings of Jordan Eberle, Blue Liners of Mario Ferraro, and a deluxe number to 250 of Sam Reinhart. A pairings of Schaefer and Dickinson. We have a Legends Black and White of Bobby Orr, and a Guardians of the Crease of Sebastian Cosa. In Focus of Sam Reinhart, History of Leadership, Shane Doan, and an Electric Wings Gold, number to 25 of Bradley Nadeau. Blue Liners of Nolan Allen, Legends of Geraldine Heaney. And we have a representing the flag, pink number to 399 of Brent Burns. A pairings of Connor Zari and Barrett Hayton. In Focus of Olin Zellweger, and a Cloud 9 of Shane Doan. We have a History of Leadership of Shane Wright, Caroline Ouellette, Legends, and a representing the flag of Alex Newhook. Electric Wings of Bradley Nadeau, Blue Liners of Cassie Campbell-Pascal, and a pairings of Carey Price and Jose Theodore pairings Speckle. Electric Wings of Will Cooley, Legends of Megan Augusta, and a representing the flag of Sam Reinhart. Blue Liners of Josh Morrissey, pairings of Drake Batherson and Will Cooley. And we have a Legends autograph of Danielle Goyette. Joe Valeno in Focus, Legend of Luc Robitaille, and a Blue Liners Speckle of Matthew Schaefer. We have a History of Leadership, Dylan Cousins. Electric Wings of Danny Heatley. And a base auto of Noah Dobson. All right, on to box number 3. Last box mojo. History of Leadership, Dylan Cousins. Electric Wings of Danny Heatley. And number to 250 deluxe base of Jack Quinn. Blue liners of Colton Parayko, Brant Clark and Olin Zellweger pairings, and a Owen Power and Bowen Byram speckle pairings. In focus of Jason Allison, Legends of Steve Larmer, representing the flag of John Tavares. History of Leadership, Braden Yeager, Electric Wings of Jared McCann, and a Legends Outburst of Cassie Campbell Pascal. Blue liners of Mackenzie Weegar, Legends of Rick Nash, Logan Stankoven, Cloud9. Blue liners of Nolan Allen, Legends of Bobby Clark, representing the flag of Shea Theodore. Pairings of Zari and Hayton. We have an in focus of Olin Zellweger and an in focus red autograph of Nate Danielson. History of Leadership, Shane Wright, Legend of Mark Messier, and a blue liner speckle of Cale Makar. Electric Wings of Bradley Nadeau, blue liners of Cassie Campbell Pascal, and number to 250 deluxe base of Macklin Celebrini. Pairings of Celebrini and Bedard, Legends of Paul Coffey, Guardians of the Crease, Darcy Kemper. In focus of Tyson Forster, History of Leadership, Haley Wickenheiser, and a Team Canada Signatures, Jillian Apps. And last pack, Mojo. Electric Wings of Brian Prop, Legends of Michel Goulet, and an in focus pink, number to 199, Sam Reinhart. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I gotta do the left-right random. It will apply to all of the pairings. So, best of luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The right side will win those ones. There we go, folks. Give me 2 seconds here, folks, and I'll see where we're at. So basically, Eric, we are on a once-a-week schedule. So everything from last Thursday night up until last night is being packed up to go out over the weekend. And then everything from tonight up until next Wednesday night will be a part of the next shipping schedule. All right, guys, I am seeing some red in the extended break, so I will check on that. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, for sure. No problem. All right, guys, I'm going to open up those red spots. So there's going to be just 2 spots left in the extended break. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. All right, folks, I'm thinking extended is ready to go. Let's just see. Yep, looking good. All right, best of luck on the team randoms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. we have just 5 spots remaining in OPG Platinum and 7 left in the Skybox Metal Universe if anybody wants to help line up another break to go this evening. But I've got 3 boxes of extended. Let's do this. Starting off Cnc Group Break 25,529, we have the 3-box extended break. Here we go. Sizzle reel of Tage Thompson for the Buffalo Sabres. Michael Misa, draft day for the Sharks, and a pros and prospects for Tampa of Nikita Kucherov. Power play rookies for Chicago of Ryan Green. We have a rookie reflections for Minnesota of Zeev Buyam, and a Dazzlers for Toronto of Matthew Knies. Understood the assignment for Utah, Clayton Keller. Shane Lachance, Young Guns for New Jersey, and a canvas for Anaheim of Jacob Trouba. Power play rookies for Nashville, Matthew Wood. Jimmy Snuggerud, pros and prospects for St. Louis, and a holographics red of Nikishin for Carolina. All-World Team for Boston of David Pasternak, Young Guns of Tristan Brose for Pittsburgh, and a Rookie Reflections for St. Louis of Jimmy Snuggerud. Understood the assignment for LA of Byfield, UD3 of Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders, and an Outburst base of Kyle Palmieri for the Islanders. All-World Team for Florida, Matthew Tkachuk. Pros and prospects for Toronto of John Tavares. Understood the assignment speckle for Seattle of Shane Wright. Young Guns for Chicago of Nick Lardis. UD3 for Dallas of Rantanen. And a canvas of Marner for the Vegas Golden Knights. Sizzle reel of John Tavares for Toronto. Rookie reflections for Calgary of Zane Parekh. And a Playmakers for Detroit of Patrick Kane. Understood the assignment for Edmonton and McDavid. Alex Santeri Kaskimaki, Young Guns for St. Louis. And we have a Young Guns canvas for the San Jose Sharks of Igor Chernyshov. Sizzle reel of Ovechkin for Washington. Pros and prospects for Washington of John Carlson. And a UD3 gold, numbered to 333 for the Ottawa Senators of Brady Tkachuk. Young Guns for the Rangers of Yaroslav Smolar. UD3 of Draisaitl for Edmonton, and a canvas for the Rangers of Will Cooley. On to box 2. Power play rookies for St. Louis, Jimmy Snuggerud. Pros and prospects for Minnesota of Buyam. Clear cut base for Nashville of Nick Perbix. All-World Team for Vancouver, Quinn Hughes. Pros and prospects for Montreal of Demidov. And an All-World Team speckle for Buffalo of Dahlin. Young Guns of Braden Bowman for Vegas. UD3 of Seth Jarvis for Carolina. Canvas of Ryan Hartman for Minnesota. Power Play Rookies for Detroit of Nate Danielson. Rookie Reflections for Seattle of Berkeley Catan. Oh, I got one of these. This is fun. We have a debut game jersey for the San Jose Sharks, Michael Misa. Michael Misa, debut jersey for the San Jose Sharks. I love that. All-World team of Sebastian Aho for Carolina. Draft day for the Islanders, Matthew Schaefer. And a Rookie Reflections for Seattle of Yanni Nyman. Understood the assignment for Toronto of Nylander. UD3 of Kachuk for Florida, or Ottawa, sorry. And a Young Guns outburst of Jonathan Aspiro for the Boston Bruins. Understood the assignment for Detroit of Dylan Larkin, Adam Engstrom, Young Guns for Montreal, and a canvas for Ottawa of Shane Pinto. Sizzle reel for LA of Kopitar, pros and prospects for Carolina of Nikishin, and a rookie update for Boston of Farinacci. I was waiting for reactions here. That's a good hit. Beckett Seneca, draft day for Anaheim, UD3 of Kempe for the LA Kings, and a Young Guns canvas, Sam Dickinson. You got that, Ned? Congrats! That's awesome. Sizzle reel of Lucas Raymond for Detroit, Berkeley Catan Young Guns for Seattle, and a pros and prospects for Chicago of Sam Renzel. Power Play Rookies for Minnesota of Zeev Buyam, Rookie Reflections for San Jose of Cam Lund, Dazzlers for Pittsburgh of Ben Kindle. Understood the assignment for Nashville of Stamkos, Stephen Halliday, Young Guns for Ottawa, and a canvas for Colorado of Landeskog. I will do my best. All right, box number 3, last box mojo. We have got a Power Play Rookies for Seattle of Berkeley Catan, pros and prospects for Calgary of Zane Break, and a holographics for Anaheim of Beckett Seneca. All-World team for Edmonton of Draisaitl, pros and prospects for Chicago of Oliver Moore. Understood the assignment speckle for Ottawa of Brady Tkachuk. Young Guns of Tristan Nielsen for Colorado, UD3 for Calgary, Zane Parekh, and a canvas for St. Louis, Cam Fowler. Power Play Rookies for Pittsburgh of Billy Koivunen. We have a Rookie Reflections of Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. And a playoff photo of Kevin Fiala for the LA Kings. All-World team for Montreal of Cole Caulfield, Jonathan Aspiro Young Guns for Boston, Rookie Reflections for Chicago, Oliver Moore. Understood the assignment for Minnesota, Matt Zuccarello. UD3 of Lev Shinov for Chicago. And an outburst base for Winnipeg of Gabe Vilardi. Understood the assignment for New Jersey, Jesper Bratt. Lev Shinov draft day for Chicago. Canvas for the Islanders of Sorokin. Sizzle reel of Brock Faber for Minnesota. Pros and prospects for Washington, Ryan Leonard. We have a high gloss base number 210 for the Utah Mammoth of Logan Cooley. Young Guns of Daniil Butt for San Jose. UD3 of Zeev Buyum for Minnesota. And a Young Guns canvas of Berkeley Catan for Seattle. Sizzle reel of Mackenzie Blackwood for Colorado. Xavier Bourgault, Young Guns for Ottawa. Pros and prospects for Seattle of Montour. Power play rookies for Buffalo of Noah Ostlund. Rookie reflections for Buffalo, Noah Ostlund. NA Dazzlers for Edmonton of Zach Hyman. And last pack mojo. Understood the assignment of Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh, Trevor Kuntar Young Guns for Buffalo, and a canvas for Florida of Sam Bennett. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gents, I think we might have a cup spot giveaway chancer to do. That one filled up very quickly. Although I don't think I need to do it. I think one person might have taken all the spots. Let me double check. Let me see. I am correct. One person grabbed all of those spots. So, bam! We're one spot closer to getting that cupcase going, folks. Alrighty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Platinum is down to 4 spots remaining. Any takers here? Anybody want to get an OPG Platinum break going here tonight, ladies and gents? I third that notion. Let's get it going. So anybody want to step up for a spot in the Platinum break, folks? Should we close that one out tonight? What do we think? Looks like we've got Boston, Ottawa, Philly, and Seattle left, folks. So who's next? Boston, Ottawa, Philly, Seattle. You get so many cards in Platinum. So many. I love it. You learned from Floor, Abby, to start calling people out. from Ned. I love that. I was wondering, I like showed it and no one was saying anything, and I was like, am I overreacting here? Like, I feel like this is a big hit. Oh, nice. All right, guys, Ottawa and Philly. Let's close this thing out. All right, I think we just have Philly left now, folks. Oh, and maybe we don't even have that one left. All right, let's dive in here. Yes, once the boxes are on the table, it's just, we can't deny it. It's happening. All right, I got 2 21 22s, 22 23, a 23 24, and a 25 26. All right. Best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Starting off CNC Group Break 25,537, we have the multi-year platinum break, starting with 2122. We have a rainbow of Dylan Dylan Larkin for Detroit. Rookies of Dorofayev for Vegas. Jeremy Davies for Nashville and David Ferentz for Nashville. A photo driven of Nick Suzuki for Montreal. And a blue rainbow auto for the New York Rangers, Patrick Nemeth. Rangers retro of Igor Shesterkin. Rookies for St. Louis of Dakota Joshua. For Tampa, Ross Colton. For Vegas, Jake Leschyshyn. Photo driven for Pittsburgh of Chris Letang. And a retro rainbow for Toronto of Nick Robertson. Rookie rainbow of Seth Jarvis for Carolina. Rookie for Florida, Spencer Knight. For Boston, Jack Aiken. Niels Lundqvist for the Rangers. Platinum die cuts for Montreal of Cole Caulfield. And a red prism, number to 199 for Toronto of Morgan Riley. We have a retro of Maxime Comtois for Anaheim. A rainbow for Detroit of Philip Zadina. We have a sunset rookie for Ottawa, Shane Pinto. Rookie for the Islanders, Robin Salo. For Columbus, Cole Sillinger. And for the Rangers, Tarmo Ruunanen. And a sweet selections for Ottawa of Gustafson. Rookie of Riley Damiani for Dallas. Jeremy Swayman for Boston. And Simone Benoit for Anaheim. Hot Magma for Dallas, Rupe Hintz. And a photo driven for LA of Quinton Byfield. Retro for the Rangers of Alexis Lafreniere. Rookie of Rustalainen for Buffalo. For Arizona, Ivan Prosvetov and Lucas Raymond for Detroit. Sweet selections for Anaheim, Jamie Drysdale. And a marquee rookie pink, or a matte pink of Quinton Byfield for LA. Rainbow of Alex Kerfoot for Toronto. Rookie of Maxime Sushko for Philly. Frederick Allard for Nashville. Philip Gustafson for Ottawa. Violet Pixels for Philly of Cam York. And a platinum die cuts for Edmonton of Connor McDavid. Retro for the Anaheim Ducks of Jamie Drysdale. Sunset of Rupe Hintz for the Dallas Stars. Rookie of Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen for Buffalo. Ollie Alsing for Ottawa. And a sweet selections for Tampa Bay of Barboulay. And we have a Cosmic number to 65 for the St. Louis Blues, Jordan Binnington. We have a rainbow rookie of Philip Tomasino for Nashville. Rookie for Arizona of Jan Yannick. Sampo Ranta for Colorado. Jonas Rondberg for Vegas. Photo driven of Aho for Carolina. And a seismic gold Capo Caco, numbered to 50 for the New York Rangers. Retro of Wade Allison for the Flyers. Rookies for Pittsburgh, Radom Zorna. Lassie Thompson for Ottawa. Maxwell Willman for Philly. Sweet selections for Detroit of Joe Veleno. And a matte pink rookie for Buffalo of Brett Murray. Rainbow of Kevin Fiala for Minnesota. Rookies of Jacob Peterson for Dallas. Tanner Lisinski for Philly. Taylor Radish for Tampa. Platinum die cuts for the Rangers of Alexis Lafreniere. And a retro blue rainbow, number to 199 for the Colorado Avalanche, Nathan McKinnon. What was that? Retro for Nashville, Roman Josi. Sunset for Carolina, Sebastian Aho. Rookies of Tomasino for Nashville, Jeffrey Beal for San Jose, Tanner Jeannot for Nashville, and a photo driven for Chicago of Alex DeBrincat. All right, box 2 of 21-22. Rainbow of Jeff Petrie for the Minnesota Wild. We have rookies of Seth Jarvis for Carolina, Joe Valeno for Detroit, and Podkolzin for Vancouver, and a photo driven for Boston of Brad Marchand. And a rookie auto update from 1819. Wow, that's a long time ago. Juuso Välimäki for the Calgary Flames. Retro for Vegas of William Karlsson. Rookies of Mattias Samuelsson for Buffalo, Alexander Holtz for New Jersey, and Shane Pinto for Ottawa. Sweet selections for Florida of Spencer Knight. Retro rainbow for the Rangers of Morgan Barron. Rainbow rookie of Jeffrey Beal for the San Jose Sharks. Rookie for Chicago, Mike Hardman. Keaton Middleton for Colorado. Rasmus Kupari for LA. Violet pixels for the Minnesota Wild, Mats Zuccarello. And a platinum die cuts for Toronto of Austin Matthews. Retro for Ottawa of Shane Pinto. We have a sunset rookie for New Jersey of Alexander Holtz. Rookie for New Jersey, Dawson Mercer. Jasper Weatherby for San Jose. And Anton Lundell for Florida. And a photo driven for Anaheim of Trevor Zegras. Rainbow for Chicago, Patrick Kane. Rookie for Florida, Matt Kierstead. Scott Peronovich for St. Louis, and Kyle Burrows for Vancouver. Hot Magma, rookie for Nashville of Thomas Novak. And a sweet selections for Calgary, Matthew Phillips. Retro for Colorado, Mikko Rantanen. Rookie of Morgan Barron for the Rangers, Joshua Dunn for Columbus, and Daniel Walcott for Tampa. Matt Pink for Vancouver, JT Miller, and a photo driven for Boston of Patrice Bergeron. Rainbow for Winnipeg, Kyle Connor. Rookie of Jamie Drysdale for Anaheim, Thomas Novak for Nashville, and Alex Turcotte for LA. And a sweet selections for Montreal of Cole Caulfield. And a rainbow rookie auto for the Boston Bruins, Oscar Steen. We have a retro for Buffalo of Arturu Stalainen, rookie of Adam Beckman for Minnesota, Brinson Pashnuk for San Jose, Hendrix Lapierre for Washington, Jordan Binnington photo-driven for St. Louis, and a retro rainbow for Pittsburgh of Malkin. Rainbow rookie for Tampa Bay of Taylor Radish, rookie for Calgary Matthew Phillips, Jacob Bernard-Docker for Ottawa, and Yona Gadovich for San Jose. We have a hot magma for Calgary of Elias Lindholm, and a platinum die cuts for Anaheim of Zegras. Retro for Nashville of David Ference, sunset rookie for Vancouver of Buffalo Mattias Samuelsson. Rookies for Florida, Grigory Denisenko. For Buffalo, Jacob Bryson. And for Washington, Garrett Pilon. And a sweet selections for Philly of Cam York. Rainbow of Joe Thornton for Florida. Rookie of McTavish for Anaheim. Cam York for Philly. Logan Thompson for Vegas. Hot magma for Washington, John Carlson. And a photo driven for Florida, Spencer Knight. Retro for the Edmonton Oilers of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Rookie of Jonathan Dahlen for the Sharks. Adam Ruzicka for Calgary. William Lockwood for Vancouver. Matt Pink for New Jersey, Jesper Bratt. And in Alexis Lafreniere, photo driven for the Rangers. Quick water break. And on to 22-23. Rookie of Holmstrom for the Islanders, Philip Kroll for Toronto, and Mark McLaughlin for Boston. Sweet selections for Chicago, Lucas Reichel. Rookie Rainbow for Chicago, Alex Vlasic. And a Violet Pixels for Toronto of William Nylander. Rookie of Marcus Bjork for Columbus, Trey Fix-Wolansky for Columbus, and Braden Schneider for the Rangers. Photo driven for Seattle of Shane Wright. Rookie Rainbow, for Chicago, Lucas Reichel, and a Violet Pixels for Detroit of Bertuzzi. Rookie of Aturati for the Islanders, Nikita Alexandrov for St. Louis, and Jake Sanderson for Ottawa. Galvanized for Detroit of Lucas Raymond. Rainbow for Ottawa, Josh Norris, and a liquid metal rookie for Washington, Lucas Johansson. Rookie of Samuel Fajemo for LA, Matt Boldy for Minnesota, Carson Meyer for Columbus. Photo driven for Tampa, Victor Hedman. Retro for Anaheim, John Gibson, and a sunset for Arizona of Keller. Rookie of Jordan Harris for Montreal, Cole Kopke for Tampa, and Chase Pearson for Detroit. Sweet selections for Minnesota, Matt Boldy. Rainbow for Washington, Sonny Milano. Liquid metal rookie for the Rangers, Braden Schneider. Rookie of Philip Hallander for Pittsburgh, Matt Sogard for Ottawa, Braden Paschal for Vegas. Sweet selections for Anaheim, Lucas Dostal. Retro for Edmonton, Connor McDavid, and a matte pink of Bordelot for the Sharks. Rookie of Ben Myers for Colorado, Michael Asimont for Winnipeg, Juuso Parssinen for Nashville. Galvanized for Edmonton of Dylan Holloway. Retro for Columbus of Trey Fix-Wolansky, and a matte pink of Charlie Coyle for Boston. Rookie of Samuel Poulin for Pittsburgh, Jonathan Kovacevic for Montreal, and Brant Clark for LA. Retro for Dallas, Retro Rainbow, I think so, Jason Robertson. Photo driven for Montreal, Carey Price, and a retro for Boston of Taylor Hall. Rookie for Buffalo, Brandon Biro. For Montreal, Caden Gooley. And for Calgary, Nick DeSimone. Photo driven of Zyder for Detroit. Rainbow of Ryan Johansson for Nashville. And a liquid metal rookie, Marco Rossi for Minnesota. Rookie of Frederick Karlstrom for Dallas, Jean-Luc Foudy for Colorado, and Dylan Wells for Chicago. Photo-driven Matty Beniers for Seattle, Rainbow Pierre-Luc Dubois for Winnipeg, and a blue autograph for the Dallas Stars of Thomas Harley. Rookie of Kuzmenko for Vancouver, Zach Hayes for Vegas, and Pavel Regenda for Anaheim. Galvanized for Colorado, Gabriel Landeskog. Retro for LA, Anjay Kopitar. And a sunset for Ottawa of Jake Sanderson. Rookie of Kochetkov for Carolina, Jordan Spence for LA, and Nikita Okhotyuk for New Jersey. Sweet selections for Buffalo, Owen Power. Retro for Ottawa, Mads Sogard. Sunset of Kevin Fiala for LA. And a hot magma for Montreal, Josh Anderson. All right, on to 23-24. Rookie of Edvinson for Detroit, Lucas Rusick for Buffalo, Connor Zary for Calgary, Photo Driven for Pittsburgh of Crosby, Retro of Jason Robertson for Dallas, and a blue fragment, number to 125 for Anaheim, of Trevor Zegras. Rookie of Minchikov for Anaheim, Durando for the Islanders, Voronkov for Columbus, photo driven for Colorado of Makar, retro for Nashville, Ryan O'Reilly, and an Arctic Freeze, number /99 for the Rangers, K-Andre Miller. Rookie of Ty Cartier for Seattle, Alex Laferriere for LA, Logan Cooley for Arizona, Showmanship, Adrian Kempe for LA, Rainbow of McKinnon for Colorado, and a matte pink rookie for Columbus of Fantilli. Rookie of Jackson Stober for Chicago, Ridley Gregg for Ottawa, and Hugh McGing for St. Louis. Sweet selections of Luke Hughes for New Jersey. Retro for Buffalo of J.J. Paterka. And we have a Hounds too! So number /15 for the Buffalo Sabres, Casey Mittelstadt. Number /15 for Buffalo. Rookie of Korchinski for Chicago, Damon Hunt for Minnesota, Ryan Shea for Pittsburgh, Showmanship of Nick Suzuki for Montreal, Sunset of Aiden McDonough for Vancouver. Rookie of Hunter McCone for Columbus, Akito Hirose for Vancouver, Walker Dewar for Calgary. A photo driven for Washington of Ovechkin, retro rainbow for Vancouver of Pedersen. Rookie of Fantilli for Columbus, Ryan Johnson for Buffalo, Dustin Wolf for Calgary. We have a showmanship of Linus Ullmark for Boston, retro for Anaheim of Zegras, and a violet pixels for St. Louis of Robert Thomas. Rookie of Levi Muralainen for Ottawa, Robbie Jarventi for Ottawa, Matthew Poitras for Boston, sweet selections for Detroit, Marco Casper, retro for Vancouver, Quinn Hughes, and a liquid metal for Vegas of Logan Thompson. Rookie of John Ludwig for Pittsburgh, Fraser Minton for Toronto, Bobby McMahon for Toronto. Photo driven for Vegas, Mark Stone. Rainbow rookie of Samuel Bolduc for the Islanders. And a sunset for Buffalo of Dylan Cousins. Rookie of Lacombe for Anaheim, Vincent Desharnais for Edmonton, Jonathan Gruden for Pittsburgh, sweet selections for Toronto, Matthew Nyes, rainbow for Detroit of DeBrincat, and a sunset of Vanacek for New Jersey. Rookie of Nemec for New Jersey, Hunter Shepard for Washington, Michael Kesselring for Arizona, photo driven for Buffalo, Tage Thompson, rainbow of Cole Perfetti for Winnipeg, and a matte pink for Philly of Farabee. Rookie of Yuri Kulich for Buffalo, Matthew Kessel for St. Louis, and Valtteri Mirella for Tampa. Photo driven of Hellebuck for Winnipeg, rainbow rookie of Seelovs for Vancouver, and a sunset rookie for Chicago of Cole Gutman. All right, 25-26. Retro for the Blues of Jordan Kyrou. Vibe check for the Islanders of Paul Mary. Rookie for Philly of Abels. Branzeg Nygaard for Detroit. And Berkeley Caton for Seattle. And an Arctic Freeze, number /99 for Tampa Bay of Jack Finley. Rookie of Hunter Skinner for St. Louis, Curtis Douglas for Tampa, and Jack Williams for Columbus, or Winnipeg, no, Columbus. Rainbow for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes, and a vibe check of Marchand for Florida. And a red prism, number /199 for the Boston Bruins of David Pasternak. Was there not one? Rookie of Nystrom for Carolina, Tolopilo for Vancouver, and Noah Laba for the Rangers. Colorado Retro of Samuel Girard, and a Sweet Selections for Nashville of Matthew Wood. And a Cosmic number /65 of Jason Robertson for Dallas. We can definitely reach out to Upper Deck on that. I'll talk to Jeff. Rookie for Calgary of Brustowicz, for Chicago Ryan Green, and an Elias Pettersson for Vancouver. Rainbow for Colorado Devin Tays. Path to Victory for Washington Dylan Strome. And a red rainbow auto for the Detroit Red Wings of Marco Kasper. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Rookie of Skylar Brindamore for Carolina, Carter Mazur for Detroit, Billy Koivunen for Pittsburgh, Sunset for Boston of Farinacci, Retro for Colorado of Nichushkin, and a Sweet Selections of Jimmy Snuggerud for St. Louis. Oh no, Ned! I mean, I'm glad I got you the Misa, but I still don't want that. Rookie of Rory Cairns for Colorado, Oliver Moore for Chicago, and Jakub Skarek for the New York Islanders. Rainbow Rookie for Tampa of Edward Destos. Sunset for Nashville of UC Soros. And a Vibe Check for Edmonton of McDavid. Rookie of Seneca for Anaheim. Nikishin for Carolina. Lennox for the Islanders. Sunset for St. Louis, Jordan Kyrou. Retro for Washington, Dylan Strome. Path to Victory of Yossi for Nashville. Rookie of Matthew Schaefer for the New York Islanders. Cam Lund for San Jose and Mark Gatcomb for the Islanders. Oh, that's a good autograph. Wow. I'm sorry, that's Mark Gatcomb for the Islanders. Rainbow of Jacob Chikrin for Washington. We have a pink Magma rookie for Colorado of Wyatt Amat. And a Vibe Check for Minnesota of Spurgeon. And a Showmanship Rainbow Auto for the Washington Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. I feel like that's got to be pretty rare. Showmanship Auto for the Caps of Alex Ovechkin. Congrats to whoever picked up the Capitals. Rookie of Jacob Quillen for Toronto, Billy Otavainen for Seattle, and Michael Misa for San Jose. Pink Magma for Edmonton, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Retro for Toronto, Austin Matthews. And a Sweet Selection for the Caps of Ryan Leonard. Rookie of Ryan Suzuki for Carolina, Jimmy Snuggerud for St. Louis, and Joaquin Kamel for Nashville. Rainbow for Boston, Hampus Lindholm. Retro Rainbow for Pittsburgh, Sidney Crosby. And a Vibe Check for Montreal of Caulfield. Rookie of Sillinger for Columbus, Sam Dickinson for San Jose, Taylor Ward for LA, Violet Pixels for Dallas of Miro Heiskanen, Retro for Edmonton, Connor McDavid, and a Path to Victory of Seth Jarvis for Carolina. Rookie of Taylor McCarr for Colorado, Max Shabanov for the Islanders, and Brady Martin for Nashville. Rainbow Rookie for Edmonton of Tomasek, Sweet Selections for the Islanders, Mark Gatcomb. And a turquoise fragments number /249 of Nick Foligno for the Chicago Blackhawks. Finishes us off. There we go, folks. Hoo-wee! Oh, I didn't write. 25537. emails to go through, so bear with me for a second, guys, and I'll let you know if we got anything close. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't look like we got too much movement while I was doing that break, but is there anything anybody wants to make a last-ditch effort to get going? Excuse me. Oh no, can't win them all. You know what? The Misa, that was good. We'll focus on that. Let's pretend that platinum didn't happen for you. Pretend we ended on the Misa tonight. But if anyone wanted to grab a spot or two, I do think we could get that Metal Universe break going. And I'm going to start getting some fresh breaks up for you guys. I do think that is probably going to be the end of our night, folks. So I am going to go ahead and call it. We will be back live tomorrow night at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and we will see you all tomorrow.